ships have long been an essential part of global trade and transportation. These complex structures consist of numerous parts, each playing a vital role in ensuring a vessel's functionality and efficiency. At the heart of every ship lies its hull, which provides buoyancy and supports the vessel's overall structure. On top of the hull, various deck structures serve as working areas, carrying cargo and housing essential ship facilities. Masts and derricks support sails and contribute to the ship's stability, while the navigation and control room allows crews to steer the vessel through all types of weather conditions safely. Together, these components contribute to the reliable and efficient operation of the ship. Furthermore, engine and propulsion systems power the movement of a ship, while the ship's accommodation areas house its personnel and provide comfort and safety on long voyages. Each ship also has specialized parts, stability features, and essential facilities to support crew and cargo operations and management. The hull of a ship is the main floating body and the most noticeable part of any vessel. It serves as a watertight enclosure that protects the cargo, machinery, and accommodation spaces from weather, flooding, and structural damage. The hull's design is essential in providing buoyancy and keeping the ship afloat by displacing water, according to Archimedes' principle. At the front of the hull, you will find the stem, which is the forward part of the ship connecting the sides of the hull. The forecastle is a raised deck located at the bow, which contributes to the vessel's stability and provides space for crew members or storage. On many modern ships, especially larger vessels, a bulbous bow protrudes below the waterline, which helps reduce drag and improve fuel efficiency. The stern of a ship is the rear part of the hull and is typically shaped to minimize turbulence and drag. It also houses the propeller, rudder, and other essential equipment for steering and maneuvering the vessel. There are several visible parts of a ship's hull, such as the bow, stern, forecastle, and side shell. The side shell is the outer plating on the sides of the ship, which provides structural strength and protects the vessel from damage. Other critical components, such as bulkheads, double bottom, and the ship's internal framework, are not visible from the outside but are crucial elements of the hull structure. Deck structure. The deck structure of a ship is a crucial component that provides stability, walking space, and a place for equipment and machinery. It consists of various types of decks, each with specific functions and characteristics. This section will discuss the main deck, upper deck, foredeck, The foredeck is situated at the forward part of the ship and is typically used for anchor handling and mooring activities. It can also provide storage for spare gear and equipment. The lower deck, also referred to as the tween deck, is situated below the main deck of the ship. It often houses the engine room, as well as cargo storage and crew sleeping quarters. The lower deck may also contain essential systems like ventilation and electrical components. The bridge is an elevated platform that holds the ship's primary navigation and control systems. The officer of the deck can be found here, overseeing the ship's overall operations. The bridge may also include communication equipment, radar, and other essential instruments. A ship's funnel is a large vertical structure that houses the exhaust system for the vessel's engine. It expels smoke and gases produced during combustion and helps regulate air pressure within the engine room. Masts and derricks. Masts are essential components of a ship's structure and typically serve various purposes, including supporting sails, flags, and navigation equipment. There are different types of masts in a ship: the main mast, located near the center, and the foremast, closer to the bow. Masts are generally the largest vertical structures on a vessel's deck, and in the case of cargo ships, can have derricks or cranes on top, increasing their height. Derricks, on the other hand, are a type of lifting equipment used mainly on cargo ships for loading and unloading purposes. They consist of at least two components: a guide mast or self-supporting tower, and a boom hinged at its base to provide articulation. These lifting devices can be controlled using 3 or 4 lines connected to the top of the mast, allowing for lateral movement and the ability to cant up and down. One of the significant differences between masts and derricks is their functions. While masts are primarily for supporting equipment and sails, derricks are primarily for lifting heavy goods and cargo. However, it is common for the two to be combined on cargo ships, with derricks mounted on the masts to utilize the height advantage. Navigation and control room. The navigation and control room, often referred to as the navigation bridge, serves as the central command center for a ship. From this location, the captain and officers can oversee and manage the entire operation of the vessel, ensuring safe and efficient navigation. The bridge is typically situated in a position with an unrestricted view, allowing for greater visibility and immediate access to essential areas of the ship. Cargo operations and management. Cargo operations involve the loading, stowage, securing, and unloading of goods on a ship. Managing these processes efficiently is crucial for ensuring timely deliveries and minimizing operational costs. In this section, we will discuss various aspects of cargo operations and management on ships. One of the primary components of cargo operations is the use of cranes to load and unload cargo. These cranes are specifically designed for lifting heavy loads and can be found in various types, such as gantry cranes and onboard cranes. They play a vital role in handling cargo, particularly in situations where containers need to be lifted from the quayside onto the vessel, and vice versa. The cargo hold is another essential part of a ship, responsible for housing the goods being transported. It is divided into several compartments, known as cargo holds, which can be adapted to accommodate different types of cargo, such as bulk, containerized, or general cargo. Hatch covers are used to close off the top of the cargo holds, protecting the cargo from the elements and ensuring that it remains safely stored during the voyage. Engine and propulsion. Marine engines and propulsion systems play a crucial role in providing power to move ships through the water. The primary components of a ship's propulsion system include the engine, located in the engine room, and the propeller. These elements work in unison to overcome the water's resistance and achieve the desired speed. Modern ships typically use mechanical systems driven by an electric motor or an internal combustion engine. These engines are designed to power the propellers or, in some cases, impellers and pump jets. The design of propellers aims to optimize their efficiency, maintaining the balance between power and resistance. There are two main types of marine engines: 2-stroke and 4-stroke engines. A 2-stroke engine is more commonly found in larger ships since it can generate more power, while a 4-stroke engine is used in smaller vessels. The choice of engine type depends on the specific requirements of each ship. In addition to forward propulsion, marine engines also provide the ability to move the ship astern or in reverse. This functionality is vital for maneuvering the ship and maneuvering in tight spaces, such as docking and undocking procedures. In summary, the engine and propulsion system of a ship are critical for its efficient and safe operation. By overcoming water resistance and delivering the necessary power to the propellers, these systems enable ships to traverse vast distances at various speeds, while also allowing for precise control and maneuverability. Ship accommodation. Ship accommodation refers to the living spaces aboard a vessel, designed for the comfort and well-being of the crew. These areas include various rooms and facilities where crew members work, rest, and socialize. Cabins are an essential feature of ship accommodation, providing individual living quarters for crew members. They come in different sizes and levels of comfort, depending on the rank and role of the occupants. Private cabins are commonly reserved for higher-ranking officers, while shared cabins are usually allocated to ordinary crew members. The galley or ship's kitchen is another crucial component of the accommodation area. It's where meals are prepared and served to the crew. Galleys are typically equipped with modern cooking appliances, storage spaces for provisions, and refrigeration systems to ensure food safety and preservation. In addition to cabins and the galley, ship accommodation may also include offices for administrative tasks and management. Such spaces are dedicated to paperwork, planning, and communication with the shore-based offices. Ship accommodation also caters to recreational needs by incorporating spaces like a salon, recreational rooms, or a gymnasium. These areas offer the crew opportunities to socialize and engage in leisure activities or exercise, ensuring their mental and physical well-being during long voyages. Essential ship facilities. A modern ship requires various facilities to ensure smooth and efficient operation. Some of the essential ship facilities include systems for handling water, fuel, oil, air conditioning, sewage, and waste management. Additionally, a well-designed ship must have provisions for refrigeration, emergency power generation, and storage of vital supplies. Water and fuel storage are crucial to a ship's operation. Water is essential for drinking, cooking, and hygiene, while fuel powers the vessel's engines and generators. Ships typically have dedicated bunker tanks for storing and managing these resources. These tanks are carefully designed to maintain the quality and availability of water and fuel, ensuring a seamless voyage. Oil storage and handling is another essential aspect of marine engineering. Lubricating oils need to be stored and managed for engine maintenance, and waste oils should be processed in an environmentally responsible manner. One key aspect of oil management in ships is the sewage treatment plant. This facility manages wastewater generated on board. Structural features contributing to stability is the keel, which forms the backbone of the ship and runs along its center line. The keel provides strength and rigidity to the ship's hull and acts as a counterweight to help maintain its balance. Another key element in maintaining ship stability is the freeboard. This is the distance between the waterline and the main deck of the ship. The greater the freeboard, the more reserve buoyancy the ship has, allowing it to better handle rough seas and adverse weather conditions. Specialized parts of the ship. A ship consists of various components, each crucial for its functionality and safety. This section will discuss some specialized parts of the ship and their importance, focusing on their maneuverability, safety, and structure. The anchor is an essential part of any vessel, used to hold the ship in place while at sea. Anchors come in different shapes and sizes, but a common feature is the fluke, which digs into the seabed to secure the ship. The anchor is connected to the bow of the ship, providing stability and safety during anchoring operations. Bow thrusters are specialized propulsion devices located at the front of the ship, providing lateral thrust to assist in maneuvering. They help increase the ship's maneuverability, particularly during docking and undocking maneuvers. Bow thrusters are a vital part of a ship's safety systems, as they allow the captain to adjust the ship's position without relying solely on the main propulsion system. The superstructure of a ship comprises all the visible non-hull parts extending above the deck. One key component of the superstructure is the bridge wing, which extends outwards from the sides of the bridge. These wings provide a clear line of sight for the crew to monitor the ship's surroundings, with particular emphasis on safe navigation and docking operations. Crew and personnel. On a ship, the crew and personnel are essential for maintaining smooth operations and ensuring the successful completion of the voyage. The crew can generally be divided into four main categories: the deck department, the engineering department, the stewards department, and other personnel. 1. The deck department is responsible for steering, keeping a lookout, handling lines in docking and undocking, and performing at-sea maintenance on the hull and non-machinery components. Deck officers, who rank in the vessel's hierarchy, include the master captain, chief officer, second officer, third officer, and deck cadet. The master holds the supreme authority on board and commands the entire crew too. Meanwhile, the engineering department operates the machinery and performs at-sea maintenance on the ship's mechanical components. The department is led by the chief engineer and includes assistant engineers, motormen, and electricians. They ensure that all equipment is functioning correctly and address any issues that may arise during the voyage 3. The steward's department plays a crucial role in maintaining the health and well-being of the crew. This department includes the chief steward, cooks, and other steward personnel. They prepare and serve meals, oversee sanitation, and manage the ship's inventory of food and other consumables for. In addition to these 3 primary departments, other specialized personnel may be present on board, depending on the type of vessel and its specific requirements. These professionals might include medics, communicators, and security officers, among others. All crew members, regardless of their position, work together to ensure the safe and efficient operation of the ship.